Dan Tortora here for a special Dolphin Dive on the Ted Grant Field, right in familiar territory for Allison Moreau here, our goalkeeper on the women's soccer team for the LeMoyne Dolphins here in this Dolphin Dive in our exclusive multimedia marketing partnership. Allison, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. And happy to have you back here again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, 300 saves, just a few.
Yeah.
Can you reflect back on this road to get here on maybe one or two that when you got to the number 300, they stuck out?
Yeah, I would say some of the saves that stuck out was the penalty kick against Damon last year. That's one of my saves that stuck out to me when I hit that 300. And reflecting on different games over my years too, I think junior year against Bentley, that's when I really came out of my shell and realized I can make some of these impossible saves. So
you call them the impossible saves. How do you make them possible?
That's a hard question. I mean, I don't know. I just react to it. It's not really, I don't think at all. I just react, don't overthink, and just make it work.
So when you're practicing and you're watching film and kind of going through your preparation for a team, once you get on the field, do you shut your brain off? Do you kind of say okay, I can't think too much? Does it just kind of go clear for you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I don't overthink. I know where I need to be at different times, and it kind of just works out. And then during the game too, I would say I kind of black out where I just am so locked in on where the ball is that I forget what's going on, and it just, yeah.
Your kind of film watching side of things, do you see little tendencies in film so that when you're in the game and like you say, you clear your mind and kind of black out, do you know what certain players like to do?
Yeah, so we do watch film on different players, individuals, and a big thing for me is visualization before the games. I picture myself specifically corners, when I'm going to come out in a corner and how I'm going to get that ball through traffic. So.
And obviously different teams pose different threats, so how do you navigate through that once you get into the game you have the information that you need essentially, because different things are going to happen, the ball's going to bounce in different ways, but how do you prepare to the best of your ability for the different threats that you get?
Yeah, I mean, watching film, our report that our assistant coaches do, it works really well for me, knowing if someone likes to take left-footed shots outside the box, I'm always prepared and ready for that, knowing that that's going to happen. Or if someone's crafty on the ball and dribbling in, I'm ready for that too. So
you have made saves that, we were talking about the impossible ones. I don't understand how you can leap to certain heights or how you can jump certain ways. Have you surprised yourself in what looks like a superhuman ability at this point? Yeah,
for sure. Rewatching tapes, I do watch my saves and I'm oh goodness, I don't even know how I did that, but I mean, it comes naturally for me. That's all I can say.
Do you have a favorite? I know we talked about some of the moments that kind of stick out to you, but do you have, when you go back to look at a save, a favorite acrobatic move that you've made in a save before?
I really like the high ones that I do because it looks like it's going in the corner and I just get back there and I punch it over. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, all of them are pretty cool.
Going back to when you first started playing soccer, did you want to be a goalkeeper? Or was this something that was kind of maybe suggested upon you to do?
Yeah, so that's funny. I actually played field for a while, throughout my modified career, and then I started playing. I was on the varsity team in 8th grade, and yeah, I was all goalie there, but I was forward and I played half and half. I played field for half and goalie for half for my club team. So.
When did you fall in love with being a goalkeeper?
I would say my high school. I had a really good coach who helped me, be a good goalie. So I think that really helped me love the game.
So we're standing on this field. Last year it was Division II field. This year it's a Division I field. You and I spoke about this a little bit. What have the challenges been like for you as a goalkeeper? Do you feel like it's a lot different, or has it felt more of the same for you?
I would say it really feels the same. I mean, I am getting tested a lot more this year with shots, and the accuracy of shots. Shots are coming harder and faster and quicker, and they're releasing the ball a lot quicker, so I always got to be on my toes a lot more than I used to be. But I would say the biggest challenge this year was the physicality. I mean, Division I, they're a lot more physical, but we've done a good job as a team to hold our own.
Your defensive line, gives that opportunity before the opportunity, right? They try to prevent anybody from getting through, and it you being UV them. So what can you say about this season's back line, as well as throughout your time at LeMoyne, what you've appreciated from the defenses that have helped to support you in the goal?
Yeah, no, they're great. I mean, I would say over half of my 300 saves have been, you know, shots that are to me because of the pressure the defense is applying to them. Maybe they're not getting the shot off, you know, like they want. They're not hitting it to the corners, so it's more of just like a easy grab for me. So they've done a good job there, and just like the trust that I have with the defense too, and they have with me. So
when I put up the post about the 300 saves and echoed what LeMoyne had already shared about this feat for you, one of the first responses I got were, yeah, it's 300, but that doesn't count all the corners and all the different things that she's prevented in the deflections and whatnot. What does that mean to you, that even when people see 300, they're like, no, Allison has more than that?
Yeah, it means a lot knowing that people, you know, see other stuff that I do. I mean, yeah, corners don't count as saves, you know, crosses don't count as saves either. So just people noticing that means a lot.
Being here and doing this conversation right in goal, when you step in here in a game and you get ready and it's ticking down to the final seconds, what are you thinking? What's going through your mind once you're here?
When I'm here, I'm locked in, you know, trying to get the result that we want, doing everything I can to keep the ball out of the net, doing my part. So.
Do you like a game that plays, now obviously if there's not a lot of shots coming your way, then you know that your team overall is doing what they need to do. But when you're standing here and you're watching a game happening down there, do you like when there's more action toward you, or do you like saying, hey, you know what, keep it down there?
Yeah, I like relaxing. I like relaxing when I can, for sure. But I mean, we do keep the ball up there sometimes, and it gets a little nerve-wracking back here when it's like, you know, hits the post and doesn't go in. I'm always like on my knees, like, get the ball in the back of the net. But yeah.
What's the last thing you think about when you step on the field in a game?
I mean, this year is different. You know, I think about, you know, every game. I might not get this opportunity again. You know, it's coming 2 games left. So just giving it my all and trying to get the result and leave on a positive note.
You celebrate 300 saves with your teammates from before and your teammates currently. What have they done to celebrate with you?
They've been awesome. I mean, I'm thankful for what soccer has given me. It's given me lifelong relationships and lifelong friendships that I'll cherish for a while, you know, memories and all that. So.
Has it hit you? Have you kind of laid in bed and said, well, okay, 300, like, is it there yet or no?
I don't really think so. I mean, I honestly didn't even know I hit 300. I mean, I don't pay attention to that because I just try to do what I can every game. I don't really look at the stats. So, yeah, when I heard about it, it was definitely like, wow, 300.
For you, kind of paying it forward, what are you trying to do for the goalkeepers of the future here at LeMoyne with the work that you're doing on the field, but also the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to leave here on a positive note, and yeah, the goalkeeper group we have so far, we challenge each other every practice. You know, it's always a competition, push each other to be better, give each other tips on what we can do better. So, you know, it's a great, healthy competition we have.
That coming from Allison Moreau. I don't have a soccer ball out here to show you that she'd block every kick that I would attempt, but I do appreciate all the work that you've done, obviously, on this field and all throughout the opportunities you've had on the road. And it's been an honor for me to cover you, and I will echo Bob Beretta and what he said is I wish we could find a way to get you here a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So thank you, Allison. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Dan.
There'll be a few more coming up here, so make sure you come out and see. Thanks.
Thank you.